Yeah.
Take me to the hospital.
Open this wall. Can you guys just like turn this into a garage door or something?
How much is this gonna cost to remove? Am I wrong for picturing your sister in a thong?
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
It's your fault, bro.
How is that my fault?
You want to start singing?
Dude, it's a sad day today.
Who died?
Hagrid. Hagrid died today.
From Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not possible.
It's true.
I'm pretty sure he's immortal.
I mean, that's what I thought until I saw the news today. And they're like, Hagrid's dead. How could this be? We thought he was immortal.
Maybe because he's obese.
Could be. Could be.
How'd he die?
Was a very large man. I don't know how he died. I just heard that he did die. He was in his 70s, so I mean, like, he was up there in age.
That's pretty good.
I feel like a lot
For a big boy.
of people that I've talked to about this, they're like, he was only in his 70s. Like,
But he was also
That's
like big.
yeah, he's a really big guy, like 6'5", maybe something like that. Like taller than average.
Bigger people die sooner.
They usually have more health problems,
Even if they're not obese, which he was.
yeah. And I mean, honestly, he wasn't even that bad. Like overweight, like he was overweight, but he's like kind of normal overweight for that age.
It wasn't like my 600-pound life.
Yeah, he was just like, I'm chilling. I don't give a
Open this
shit
wall.
about-" Yeah,
Take me to the hospital.
open this wall. Can you guys just like turn this into a garage door or
How
something?
much is this gonna cost to remove?
Oh man,
That's my favorite show, dude.
Yeah, but-
Dude, I watched that show
yeah.
I watched all the episodes, and I'd be eating like the whole time I was watching it.
Yeah.
And Lily would be like, "How do you eat while you watch this?"
Oh god, dude, have you seen the stuff that they eat on that show?
Yeah, it's insane.
Disgusting.
It's disgusting.
It's
and
like
you know what?
Like 2 full bags of McDonald's.
And like
Come
half
on.
of them will be like, "I don't even eat that much. I don't know how I stay so big." And I'm like, dude, they are filming you, and
Bro.
you are eating more than a dog would eat if you left food on the counter. And dogs don't stop.
They don't ever stop.
Yeah.
Like if if I put the same amount of food that you eat on the ground for my dog, which is an English bulldog,
Yeah, he would stop.
He would stop
Before
like halfway in.
before they do.
He'd be like, dude, that's enough. Like I can't eat another bite. He'd
what
probably
is this?
start throwing up.
Yeah. And then he'd eat again. But
Yeah.
they don't throw up and they eat again.
Yeah, dude. It's like I don't eat that much. It's like 6 Big Macs every meal, and when you're eating 6 meals a day, that's a lot of fucking food, dude.
Dude, they eat like, yeah, they always start breakfast McDonald's.
Yeah. It's
And
always McDonald's or Burger King or
McDonald's,
something.
they have pizza like 5 days a week. Then they have McDonald's again for another meal.
Yep.
And then it's like all fast food. Oh, and then stuff that you
crazy.
can like frozen stuff in a bag that you can like microwave,
Yeah.
and they'll cook like all of it.
It's honestly impressive how much they eat.
It's like,
yeah.
it's insane.
It's like power lifters like thrive to eat that much food.
Like if someone was like, "I'll give you $1 billion if you eat what this chick ate on this episode," you'd be like, "I'm poor.
I'd try.
I would try. It'd
I
be
would
fun."
try as hard as I could, but I probably
I'd be like,
would not
if I'm
succeed.
allowed to throw up, I'll do it.
Oh, easy, dude. Easy. I would easily get all that
It
food
actually
down.
wouldn't even be easy.
It would.
Because when you throw up, you don't want to, like, your body doesn't want to swallow anymore.
Yeah, that's true. But we're talking $1 billion.
Oh, $1 billion, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'll shove it up. Can I go up my butt? Or do I have to eat it
Can I
through
blend
my
this,
mouth?
Can I blend this up and put it in water and just syringe it up my butthole?
Dude, I'll syringe all day. I'll have you come over. I'm like, you want half? Get this big ass syringe and keep bringing it in here.
Just keep bringing it in, clean it out, bring it back in. That's your
Lily's a
job.
nurse. She'll get her gloves on.
She's like, don't touch me, I'm sterile.
We'll get the puppy pads. I'll lay sideways.
I'll lay sideways. Now get comfortable, Brandon, because this is gonna hurt.
I wonder how much of the new, like, how many calories would you absorb if you just shoved food up your ass? If it was
know.
blended, because you can like
'Cause you-
you can shove
yeah.
drugs up your ass and get high.
But that's because it gets into your bloodstream.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that would work.
I don't know if it would work because I think one of your intestines or both of them
Yeah, because the
do most of the absorbing.
the wall of your rectum is very thin, and that's how it gets into your bloodstream so easily. That's why people shove like vodka soaked tampons or
Yeah.
whatever up there.
Oh my God, dude.
Dude, have you ever seen Joe Dirt 2?
No.
one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. But there's a really funny part with Chris Farley's brother in it. And they're all like, we're going to shove soaked tampons up our butt, you know? And he's like, they're like all of them do one. The first one, they're like, oh man, that was really uncomfortable. That's weird. I don't know if I like this. And then it just like kind of pans over to him and he's like, 10, 11, 12. He's like, these are going up easy peasy. And they're all like, what the fuck? He's like, oh yeah, I don't like this either, guys.
You would die from 10.
Oh, dude, you would be like, honestly, it hits you so much harder when you do that because it's directly into your bloodstream.
Yeah, it's like injecting it almost.
You would, die almost immediately of alcohol poisoning. That would be so bad.
All right, so
God.
Welcome to the show, Los Amigos Gringos.
Oh, we didn't even really do an intro.
It's all right. Hit subscribe, all that. And then me and Nick have an announcement.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting married.
It's official.
But the real announcement
you guys already knew that, though.
Is, what do you think this ring is? A woman?
Go on.
We started a reaction YouTube channel, Amigos React.
Yep.
And it's going to be way better than this.
It's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge.
It's going to be big.
We talked to Donald. He said it was going to be huge.
And then we talked to like other people that know what they're talking about when it comes to YouTube.
And they were all like, it's going to be huge. It's going to be the best YouTube channel everyone's ever seen.
We're like, oh, thank God, because Donald said that, but we weren't sure.
He likes to exaggerate sometimes.
He's a very big exaggerator.
He says everything's great, actually. We're like, can we believe him? Because he says like everything's great.
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to announce that on this episode because I was going to say we should watch My 600-Pound Life on that. That would be great.
We could, for sure. But you didn't do so good with the last fat chick.
Yeah. Well, she was being a bully.
Yeah.
She was being a bully. I don't like bullies.
That's true. But these ones won't be being bullies, so we will literally just be making fun of them.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I will be very impressed with how much they eat.
We're just
and I will be very impressed with how big of procrastinators they are.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, do you know how hard they have to work to be 600 pounds and never get up and never, like, that's dedication.
How do you pull that off? Because they don't have jobs.
Yeah.
So they must be on disability, I guess.
Yeah.
But how? They must be good at clipping coupons or something. Because how do you buy that much food and not have a job?
I think it's a parental problem. I think it all starts with there's a parent that gives you cookies to shut up.
Oh, yeah. Like 99% of them, that's literally what the backstory is.
Yeah. And that's where it starts. And it just gets worse and worse. And the parent never, they always just give in.
Yeah.
You
So
can't do that.
if you guys want to see our new channel, the link will be in the description of this video. Once we launch it, we are launching it this coming week. I don't know when this is being posted. So, but if it's not posted, if it's not in there when I first post this, I'll go back and put it in later and go check it out. You're probably going to like it more than this.
It's going to be like, honestly, me and Brenda were talking about it and we're like, we're more meant for a reaction channel than a podcast. We're way better at reaction channels.
We don't have any knowledge of our own.
No.
So we need something else to react to. We're like two idiots, which like a reaction channel is perfect for.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, hey Nick, are you like leading like PhD in your field or anything?
Well, good old Dr. Nick over here.
Like, nope. Do I know anything? Nope. Do I have any skills? Nope. Okay, well.
Let me put my professor hat on.
You know who does? Other people. Let's watch their stuff.
Yep, let's watch that. Dude. Yeah, and the videos we've watched so far.
Yeah, we started watching Dr. Phil. That's going to be our first 5 videos. And then I think next we're going to do My Strange Addiction, which is similar to My 600-Pound Life, except for it's not just fat people.
Yeah, it's just wild things.
And nobody cares if you make fun of them.
Somebody
because they're just weirdos.
Married to a roller coaster, or somebody who loves to eat quarters.
Eating couch cushions.
Weird
There's
stuff.
one lady who ate her husband's ashes.
Oh.
And then she had to come clean to her family about it. She's like, yeah, there's only this much ashes left because I've been eating them.
And I've been saving this for a special moment.
Is that cannibalism?
I don't know.
I mean, it's got to be because if you burn a steak down to ashes, you're still eating a steak. I mean, you're not getting any of the nutrients, but
Yeah, but like
It's still cow.
I think there's a difference because if you were to eat a human body compared to ashes,
Yeah, it's a lot different.
you know,
Because
like
basically you're just licking dust.
I'd think the person that's eating the ashes is a lot less insane than the person eating, this guy's arm or organs.
Yeah, I would say less insane. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
still crazy.
Still crazy, but I think it's some kind of like because it was her husband, so she like wants to be close to him or something.
That's weird. Dude, how do you want to die? Like, what's your funeral setting?
Funeral?
Yeah, what do you want your funeral to be like?
I haven't thought about it much, but I don't really want people to be like boring and sad.
Dude, same. I want to do like a cool like Viking send off. Like
Yeah.
I want to be on a plaque of wood and then just light it on fire.
And everyone watch you burn.
Yeah, and I want everybody to get drunk as shit at my funeral and be like, and just tell the best stories about me.
Yeah, I want everyone to get high and drunk.
Yeah.
But like on mushrooms.
Oh, Jesus.
But that might make people cry a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe something that covers your emotions. So like everyone can do heroin.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Cocaine kind of amplifies your emotions a little bit.
I think most drugs do, but well, heroin will cover them up pretty good.
Yeah, and then everybody's just going to be hooked on heroin and fuck up their lives.
I fuck everyone's life up. That's my goal. On the way out, I want to screw so many people's lives up.
Everybody gets a syringe on their way. Here you go.
It's perfectly dosed. What's your weight?
What's your weight?
Height and weight. Have you ever done opiates before? No?
No.
Okay, here's yours.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I gave him the fat guys. Oh, shit.
Everyone just overdoses.
Like, we got fentanyl.
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Funerals always suck.
Yeah.
And what's the point? They're dead.
Yeah.
Have fun or do something.
Well, it's like a grieving process,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Everyone's sad.
Yeah. It's just part of a grieving process. But, like, I don't know, man. Like, if I'm going to die at a decent age, like, if I die when I'm in my 80s or 90s or something, and, like, at that point, I don't want anybody to be sad.
That's a big
like,
difference.
I lived a really good life.
Yeah.
Don't be sad about me.
There's a really big difference.
I'm good. I'm on my way out. Like,
Yeah.
this is my time. If I died tomorrow, then okay, I would understand people being upset. But
Dude, I'm gonna be pissed. Who am I going to do the YouTube channel with?
you're like, the Amigo Gringo.
All right, today I'm going to read you stories because I don't have anyone to talk to.
El Amigo Gringo. I am the white friend.
I could still do the reaction channel.
Yeah.
It's more fun when you have someone to bounce stuff off of.
Oh, yeah, dude. Reaction channels, I feel like it's definitely easier to have another person, too.
Yeah, it's easier.
Because then it's like
Unless-
you see what their reaction was, and then you can react off of that.
Unless you're like a super extrovert and you just love talking,
Yeah.
like by yourself.
Yeah, but even though, like, some of those don't do that well because not a lot of people like people that are extreme extroverts that are just like,
Because it almost seems like you're faking it.
yeah. I can't even think of an example
easier-
of someone that's like that.
When it's us together, it's easier to get the right amount of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Because when it's just you and a camera,
Yeah.
it's like,
dude,
what am I excited about?
uncomfortable. Very
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
People do it, but you're like, why are you so excited? You're in a room by yourself.
Yeah. Speaking of exciting, Tom DeLonge just joined back with Blink-182.
Tom DeLonge, the
The lead
conspiracy alien guy.
Yeah, he just joined back.
All the aliens
Yeah.
are at my house.
Walmart.
Say it ain't so. I'm telling the truth. I didn't doctor these photos.
Yeah. His theory on aliens is pretty cool. But they came out with a song called Edging.
Mm-hmm. So I like when you jerk off to
Yeah.
almost jizz,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what edging is. It's
Yeah.
like you almost jizz and then you hold it in.
and then you wait,
you're
and then you do it again.
And then, yeah. It's supposed to build it up, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's what I've heard. But
It's called being a psycho creep.
it's also just like,
Do you have time for that?
yeah, bro. Like, I don't know. I've always kind of been able to go for a long time. So it's like, I don't have a problem with, I feel like it's more for guys that is like, oh, I'm going to fucking jizz in 2 seconds and I want to impress this chick, you know?
I think no. It's usually for masturbating. It's
Really?
not. Yeah, it's not like something you do with a girl.
Well, if you,
You
dude, how
could.
long is it going to take for that though? God damn.
You could do it with a girl, but she'd be like, "What the hell are we doing here?"
Dude, from what I've heard, it's always been with a girl. But
I don't think
it's only been like 2 people that have told me they do that. I don't
With a
do
girl,
that.
dude, that'd be annoying.
But anyways, the freaking song is horrible.
Well,
It's
yeah.
so bad. I was so upset, dude, because it's like their songs are very generically written, 4-chord songs, pretty simple lyrics usually. But this one was like even more simplistic and more dumbed down. It's like, how did you manage to make it sound like this dumb? I don't know. It's like it's just
How
really upsetting.
how's that song even go? I was about to jizz, I didn't like it. I waited 5 more minutes. I tried again and waited to jizz.
Held it in.
And my girl waited and
And
waited.
my girlfriend did not like it.
I didn't get her off. I didn't get me on.
What's the point of this stupid air jam? No, dude, it's pretty stupid. But I don't know. The only reason why it upsets me is because you'd think they'd be trying really hard right now. Because Mark, he just had cancer and beat it, and now Tom's back. And this is probably maybe this could be the last time Tom's gonna be back in the band. So it's like
He beat cancer. Do you think Tom got some technology from the aliens to help his friend beat cancer?
I think if they did, they'd write a song about it. And
Called edging.
I don't think so.
Maybe he edged with the aliens.
Ooh, maybe edging is how you get rid of cancer.
I feel like that causes cancer.
Yeah, probably.
Too much stress.
Testicular.
Maybe
cancer.
it does because it makes your body think you're having a lot more sex.
Maybe it just builds all the cancer up into your penis and then you jizz it all out.
Right at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be it. Are you a medical professional? Leave that in the comments. Definitely no doctors watch this show.
That's your 2 cents from Dr. Nick.
Dude, imagine if like all of our subscribers were doctors.
That would be phenomenal.
They just get like way too much smart stuff in their life, and they're
Yeah.
like, I just need to watch these 2 idiots.
just need to
for
dumb
like
down with
30
these guys.
minutes or an hour.
You know what would be funny is if they're like, most of the time they're like almost right.
They're like pretty
They're
close.
pretty close, but they're always just like one thing that's off that makes the whole thing wrong.
Like if they went to medical school, they would have failed. But
If they tried in school,
dude, I can't try in school.
dude, I can't.
I'd rather jump off a cliff.
Yeah. It's hard, dude. It's weird. I feel like,
It's not hard.
Education's
It's
just so-
boring as shit.
yeah, I think it's just set up wrong.
I think it's just so boring.
Yeah. I've never taken a college course, so I can't speak on that. but,
College
public
is-
school sucks.
College is better.
Because, like, from what I've seen on movies and what I've seen from people that I know have gone to college and have showed me stuff, like the professors, a lot of the professors there seem like they're into teaching and really want to, like, help you learn. But then
Kinda.
I'm sure there's others.
I
that
think
don't give a
high school
shit.
teachers are more into it.
Really?
Yeah, and the high school teachers are more like they really want you to pass, and they'll give you like extra pushes.
Yeah.
A college professor, if you don't do your homework, they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They're like, you're gonna fail,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay.
Well, you're paying for it
Yeah.
at that point, so it's like you shouldn't need someone to push you.
Yeah, you
really.
don't really, but I don't know. It's more just do. It's like if high school was just homework, that's college,
Oh god.
which is like the most annoying part to
Which
do.
is what I never did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you would not do good in college.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. College is that's like a big reason why I didn't want to go to college when I was like in high school, because I remember doing like the senior essay, like the written report, the 5-page or 10-page or whatever it was. I was like, dude, this is like normal homework once a week in college. Like I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to be writing so much in literature. It's like, fuck that. I don't like doing that.
Like college English 101 and English 102. I forgot which one. English 101 was like writing 5 different kinds of essays,
Yeah.
and then English 102 was like the whole. Pretty sure like the whole class was writing. It was like learning to and then writing like a 12-page research paper,
Yeah.
and that was it. It was a lot of work. Like I don't think you would do it.
I mean, like, I definitely could get myself to do that, but do I want to do that? No, not at all.
Well, it's like, are you gonna be a doctor? Are you gonna be a lawyer? Are you gonna be something specific?
Yeah, like, and that's another thing is like I in high school, I had no fucking clue what. I still to this day do not know what I would want to do as a career path.
Yeah.
I've just chosen a career path.
Yeah, basically that's what I did too.
I feel like that's what a lot of people do. You just like you're like, there's this one. I'm
You're
gonna
like,
do this.
I got
one.
a job here. I'll just work my way up.
Yeah,
I guess.
I'm just gonna start kicking ass here. I guess.
I'll just like try not to kill myself and work here.
That's literally why I went into the military, to have more time to think about what I wanted to do.
And you still couldn't figure it
But I
out.
still like the whole time I was there, I wasn't thinking about what I'm gonna do afterwards. I'm like thinking about how I'm surviving in the Marine Corps. It sucked.
Yeah, life's gay.
Dude, life is freaking rough sometimes.
It's like, it's just pointless.
Dude.
Like getting, I don't know, dude. I don't want to do it. Like you just go to school, which you hate,
Yeah.
and then you go get a job, which you hate,
Mm-hmm.
and then basically try not to kill yourself. Try to save enough money
Yeah.
so that you can stop working.
And now we have this glorious thing called social media where you just get to see the best parts of everybody's lives.
Yeah.
And they're all so successful and they're
Yeah.
all doing so great and they're all going to different countries.
They all have
and going on these-
Ferraris. They're always on a mountaintop.
Yeah, they're always. Dude, what's up with that?
You're like,
why is everybody
why?
on top of
You're
mountains?
like, I've been in my bedroom for 2 years on a computer working for this company,
yeah.
and there is a gun in the other room that I'm trying not to put in my mouth.
I might have to sell it soon. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man.
So anyway, and then you get your buddy and you start a podcast,
Yeah.
and you get 500 subscribers in a year,
Like
and
friggin'
then,
gangsters.
and then that gun looks a lot better.
Yeah. So then you start a reaction channel.
And then we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see how good that gun looks
Yeah, we'll
after
see.
that. Oh my god. That's funny. One of my ex-girlfriends used to make like suicide jokes a lot.
Yeah.
And I thought it was always funny because that's just like
And then-
something you like. My friends have always like, we joke about that kind of stuff all the time.
And then she killed herself.
And then one day, no, I'm just kidding. But she would talk to me about it. She's like, everybody always comes up to me and is like, you shouldn't joke about that stuff. You shouldn't say that. That's not right. Like, what if you actually end up doing it one day? Well, then you were warned, I guess. Like, I don't know what the
But
fuck
there's
to
a
tell
thing.
you.
There's a difference between joking
Yeah.
and being kind of serious.
Yeah.
About it.
100%. Like, if I was serious about it, I probably would not be telling you about it right now.
Yeah. I don't
You
think I
know?
would kill myself.
I am too much of a pussy to kill myself.
That too.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I like life enough
Yeah.
to want to live because I'm like, I don't know
Yeah.
what happens when I pull the trigger.
Mm-mm.
Could be nothing.
There's no answers after that trigger's
I would
pulled.
rather have something
Yeah.
than nothing.
Yeah. And obviously, we got here to enjoy this little fucking.
Yeah. I think this is
Expand or-
just a game.
I think it is too. It's like a weird Saw game.
It's
you know?
like not
Wanna
a
pl-
Saw game. It's
wanna
like
play a game.
it's like
I can't even
Sims.
do his voice.
I think life
Wanna
is
play
like
a
Sims,
game.
kinda. I think it's just a game.
Do I have a green fucking.
I
thing
bet
on
we're in the
here?
Matrix. I bet we're like laying in, like we're like these eternal beings
Yeah.
that like got bored with being eternal, and we're like, let's program it so we can feel like we're mortal.
Dude, that's so weird that you said that because I just saw something. My mom actually posted this, and it's a celebrity. She like tells herself this when she gets depressed, when she thinks too much about the universe. And she was like, I just tell myself that I was a celestial being at one point,
Right.
and that another celestial being came up to me and was like, do you want to experience all of the emotions in the blink of an eye in such a short time span that
Yeah.
it's literally just a blip?
Right.
Then come with me. We're going to go to Earth, and I'm going to give you that.
That's basically what I'm saying. Like we're just probably these eternal beings.
Yeah.
We could all literally be the same being.
That's so crazy.
Like we could all be God.
What if this was a video game?
That's what I'm saying. Like we could all be the one God that we worship, that people worship.
What if there is
And-
a God above the gods that we are, though?
And what if each person, so you, me, we are all God experiencing life, like this little game he set up so he could feel what it's like to be mortal, and he has no idea that he's mortal. Like once he's in our body, he doesn't know that he's God anymore.
Yeah.
That's how real he made the game, because he really wanted to experience it.
Oh,
And
man.
I'm experiencing like, and each one of us is literally experiencing it at a different time, but also in the same time. So God went into my body, did my whole life. Went into your body, did your whole life. Went into each body of every person, did their whole life.
So
Experienced it through their eyes. So he experienced it as Joe Rogan. Like, what was it like to be famous and rich? He experienced it as like a little poor girl in the streets of like Ethiopia.
So you're saying we're all God?
Yeah, we're all the same thing. That's why we're so similar.
I mean, that's pretty deep if you think about it, because a lot of people that aren't religious or switched from religion start believing in the universe and that we're all connected because of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're all connected, it could be because we're all one thing.
I think
if we're all God, then we're all one thing.
Right. I think we are all one thing.
Maybe we just cracked the case, dude.
What if God... So he didn't create all these different people. Mm-hmm. What if he couldn't create people? Like, what if he was the only being that ever existed? And the only way for him to experience being with other beings was to create this game that he had to play like trillions of times by experiencing all of our lives. But they're all within the same time frame.
Yeah.
So he experiences Brendan being friends with Nick. But really, it's just me being friends with me.
Or here's another way of thinking about it that I just thought of, and this is kind of fucked up.
Okay.
So there's God and there's Satan.
Mm-hmm.
What if we're just a fucking board game they're playing?
The intense board game is a Vortex.
It's called life. It's the game of life, dude. And they're playing this, and Satan's just trying to fuck over God all the time, and God's trying to do his thing against Satan.
And he has like rules, and that's why he can't just beat him.
Yeah, that's why he can't just banish
him
to the nether realm.
He's playing by the rules of the game.
That'd be really fun.
Because that's the only reason.
Dude, imagine dying and going to heaven, and God's like, "Oh, I want another one." You know, and you're like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Oh, welcome to heaven." You know, he's just like,
like we all live in heaven.
Yeah, we're from heaven.
But he's like, "Hey, Brendan, could you come to my office for a minute?" And he's like, "Yeah, you're gonna be my chess piece." And then you go into Earth. You're like, "Not again! I hated that shit last time."
Damn it! No.
Am I gonna forget everything again?
Oh man. Yeah, probably. But you're my favorite character. I love to play you.
I keep playing with you.
Damn it.
Can you give me more money this time? Last time kind of sucked.
Last time was horrible. Why can't you pick Sean Connery?
Could you give me a better personality this time?
Yeah.
He's like, "No, you get your personality."
Like, no, that's not how this works. Come on. He's like, "What do you think I created you?"
He's like, "You're the same personality. You just get different things."
What if like God didn't create us? He just like found Earth with humans on it. He's like, I'm gonna fuck with this.
Or we were just these other spiritual beings, but we were like nowhere near as powerful as him. And he's like, "Hey, you guys want to play a game? I'm gonna put you in these meat suits." And you're going to pretend to be mortal.
I'll put you in these meat suits.
How long?
You guys want a brewski?
100 years? Oh, 100 years? That's nothing. Let's go do it.
Oh, God. 100 years.
It's really nothing.
Man, it is.
Dude, I hope there's something after this. I don't believe there is, but I hope there is.
I kind of believe there's something after.
I believe there could be. The only thing I don't believe is specific religions, because when you read the books, they just sound so fucking dumb.
Yeah, I think there might be something to them, but I think them in particular in their own stories, I think they're flawed.
Yeah,
100%.
they just
I
don't
think any religion's got it right. I think maybe they are onto something.
They don't quite make sense.
Yeah.
I'm like, why does God...
Well, I mean, it's not going to make sense to
But
us,
I mean,
probably.
logically.
Yeah.
Why does God need a sacrifice to forgive you?
Yeah.
He's all powerful. He could just do it.
Yeah.
He doesn't even need to forgive you. He if he created you.
Yeah.
Then he created you with these flaws and sinful nature.
Yeah.
And that's the way he created you.
And another thing
how
is
it
like,
wrong?
Why, if Jesus sacrificed himself and he was perfect, and that's all we needed our sins to be cleansed for the rest of eternity, how come one of us couldn't have done that?
Well, we weren't perfect.
What if somebody
allegedly
from birth never did anything wrong and just killed themselves?
That's impossible because Eve ate an apple or some shit.
It's just like that. There's just things like that. I'm like, what the heck, man? Like, come on. And I think a huge part of it is just like teaching people morals is a huge part of the Bible.
I think that's a big part of it. And then it's like also humans have been around for so long, like 100,000, 200,000 years.
Yeah.
But the events of like Jesus happened 2,000 years ago, or a little bit more. but there's been stories of gods and religions for like I don't know how long, but a lot longer than that.
Thousands and thousands of years. Yeah.
And they're all been different. They change, and it's like,
I
come
mean,
on.
dude,
we like to make up stories about that. That's what it seems.
I don't know how old that goes. Like, what's the oldest date of like somebody finding
known
out
religion or like deity or
like it would have to be like some sort of cave illustration.
I don't know if it
like
could.
a Mayan, because I know the Mayans like they had
like a language though.
Visitors or whatever they called them.
Yeah. Aliens.
Yeah, that was the alien shit.
Allegedly.
They had like a drawing of a helicopter in one of the caves. That was kind of cool.
That'd be funny if some guy found it before everyone else and drew a helicopter. And then and then scientists come and don't realize it's Sharpie and like everything else is made of clay.
Hey guys, look what they did in Sharpie. I mean, in clay or
whatever they write with.
Whatever that
Mayan
is.
chalk.
Yeah. Mayan paint, whatever that is. I don't know. It looks kind of like Sharpie, though.
All right, this is going pretty good, but I was going to do a little throwback.
Okay.
So when me and Nick first started the podcast, I encourage you guys to start a podcast with one of your friends just to see how it feels.
Oh, yeah.
Because you feel so nervous.
Oh, my God.
As soon as those mics go on, dude, and for the first, even now I get a little bit nervous.
Dude, it still happens every now and then.
Yeah, sometimes if we say something kind of dumb, you'll get that adrenaline rush and you're like, I'm an idiot. Oh, why am I even talking?
You get stuck in your head and you're like, oh, God, I sound so stupid right now.
Yeah, because it feels like people are watching.
Yeah.
But anyway, so like the only way we could get over that was by doing like would you rather questions that would give us something to talk about and take our mind off. Because we could not come up with anything
I forgot about that.
on our own.
Oh, my God.
I just pulled up a website. I was going to grab some random ones real quick.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm so down to do some would you rather.
All right, I'm just going to scroll and then like touch one. Hopefully it doesn't suck. This is kind of dumb, but
you guys should go watch our first episode too and just compare the videos. It's so bad.
Okay, our very first episode, I don't know how I did this, but I used the phone vertical.
Yeah.
Because we started with the iPhone camera and I used it vertical instead of sideways. Yeah. I'm like, what did we post on Instagram?
Oh, man, dude.
Idiot. Anyway, okay, this one's really dumb. It's literally the same thing.
About God?
No. The question is like, would you rather this or the exact same thing?
Okay, let's hear it.
Would you rather have a pet tiger or a pet lion? Dude, isn't that exactly the same?
Either way, you're winning.
Like you want stripes or
yeah. It's like, do you want to be Mike Tyson or do you want to be the freaking those magic guys? Oh wait, no, they had tigers too. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
who's got a lion?
They all got. Yeah, most people have pet tigers.
Yeah,
because they have stripes. I think they're more flashy.
Yeah,
it's like the Gucci of big cats.
Yeah, especially white tigers.
Yeah,
is it? No, the orange ones are Bengal. What are the white?
The white ones are white, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
I like how the orange ones look though.
Yeah, I'd rather have an orange one.
The white one's kind of like a zebra cat.
Out of any big feline animal, what would you actually want?
Like as a pet?
Yeah.
Dude, they all scare me.
Dude,
I don't want one.
They're terrifying.
But it would probably be whatever, like maybe a bobcat.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whichever ones have the chillest temperament. Okay, I've seen videos and cheetahs seem to be the nicest.
Yeah.
They could kill you.
Yeah, and well, if a cheetah's going to kill you, you're not going to know because they're going to pounce on you when you're least expecting.
Oh, you're going to know.
You're going to know when you're getting your head ripped off.
You're getting mauled.
Yeah. You're going to know.
It's not going to be like instant death.
Yeah. Well, it depends if they get your jugular right away, but
even then it takes a little bit.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, no. You're going to be like, Mr. Fluffles, why'd you do this?
Dang it, Mr. Fluffles.
I thought we were friends. But yeah, you never turn your back to them.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
But sometimes they do when they know them really well and they play.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it'd be like allowed, but I definitely want to get it declawed.
What would you rather have? A leopard as a pet or a wolf? Full-fledged wolf.
Full-fledged wolf or a leopard.
And from puppy and kitten, born, raised with you, like they feel like your family.
I'm going wolf because I think I have a better shot of fighting off a wolf than a leopard.
That's probably
true. And I think the wolf could be born with a nice temperament.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's raised from a puppy,
Yeah.
it's way more likely to love you.
Oh yeah.
Way more likely.
It's going to be very loyal to you, but the thing is, it might hurt other people around
Other
you.
people, other animals,
Mm-hmm.
and you'd have to be careful yourself.
Yeah.
You couldn't like. It would only have to be positive reinforcement for training. Like you can't spank that thing.
Yeah.
If you slap it, it's gonna
go time.
Yeah, it's like I don't think you're the boss, bro.
He's like, I'm the alpha. I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'm a wolf. I'm the original alpha.
Literally the alpha wolf of this pack.
Yeah, but yeah, he's more of a pack animal.
Yeah.
Jaguars aren't.
No.
So definitely wolf.
Yeah. But that's another thing is like, what do you think would be more loyal to you? A lion who's a pack animal or a wolf who's a pack animal?
A wolf.
You think a wolf would?
Yeah,
I think so
but
too.
I think lion might be better than tiger for the pet.
Are lions the only ones in the feline family that are pack animals?
I think that cheetahs can be like sometimes pack animals, but not always.
Yeah.
But I think, lions are for sure like the only one.
They're like the main one at least.
They're the ones that are like always in a pack.
Yeah.
Except the male, when he gets to a certain age, will go find a new pride or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the females are together for life.
Yeah.
But I think I've seen cheetahs generally are not. But I was watching a documentary where there was this weird instance where they were in this one area of Africa, and it was like a weird thing. Like scientists were like, that's not normal, but they were ganging up because it was like helping them.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that's it. All the other ones are like alone.
It's weird how animals are, man, because every like canine usually roams in packs.
Yeah, they're just
like
not.
Most canines.
They kind of need to take down bigger prey. They can't do it alone.
Yeah, but they're smart to like the way they
work together.
They work together is really smart,
crazy.
especially wolves, man. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hyenas too. Hyenas really smart how they attack.
Yeah.
But
would you rather have a dingo or a hyena?
Probably a dingo. I don't think they're as
for
annoying.
Sure. They're way more loyal. I saw this other one where they went to a zoo.
I don't even know that much about dingoes. I just know they don't chirp like hyenas do.
That's true. But dingoes, I saw one where this guy went to a zoo. It was like Vice or something.
Yeah.
And he was in the cage with them for most of the day, and they just acted like dogs.
They look like dogs.
They look more. They look the most like dogs.
Yeah.
But hyenas, they'll kill you.
Hyenas are psychos,
You'll probably like
dude.
cut your arm one day, and the hyena will kill you.
Yeah.
Because it thinks
I
you're
feel
like.
they're one of the most unpredictable animals.
Yeah, they seem very unpredictable.
Yeah, they don't give a shit about anything, dude.
What would you guys want? Leave in the comments.
Yeah.
Hyena or dingo, or what was the other two options?
Lion or a wolf.
Yeah, lion or a wolf.
I think that's a cool. Honestly, either way you go, like that's gonna be cool. Either
Lion
way,
or
yeah.
wolf? I think wolf would be more likely to be loyal.
I think wolf would be good to have in like an apocalyptic setting.
Yeah, if you
you're
could
gonna
train it and stuff.
Yeah, if you have a companion.
I think they're more trainable.
Mm-hmm.
You're not telling a lion to sit and go over there and get you a beer or whatever.
Yeah, and also I don't think the lion is probably not going to stick around.
I think the
lion's
lion
probably going to dip out. The wolf is probably going to stay with you. You know.
Yeah, you're not holding a leash on a lion.
Yeah.
You could definitely leash train a wolf if you raise it from a baby. And it depends on the type of wolf, because there's smaller wolves.
Yeah.
There's a few wolves that don't get big enough to where, like, if it did turn on you, you could probably take it down and hold it down.
Yeah.
But the gray wolf, I think, gets to like 200 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah. They.
And if you think about like the biggest dog breed, like a Great Dane, they're not even 200. They're like 180.
Have you ever seen like a full-fledged wolf like in person?
No, I've seen half ones and they're really big.
The full-fledged gray wolves, their heads are like this big.
Yeah,
like,
they're huge.
Huge. They're as big as lions almost. Like they're freaking ginormous.
Yeah, that's huge. 200 pounds.
Yeah. Giant. Well, lions are like almost 400 pounds.
They're not as big as lions, but
they're not like as girthy as them.
But they're a lot bigger than any dog you've seen.
But like size-wise, they look almost the same size, but they just don't have as much like oomph as lions do. Lions are freaking
lions.
Bro, if you got smacked by a lion, just no claws or nothing, full force smack, that'll knock your head off.
Yeah, and then with the claws,
and then with your toast,
you're just ripped.
Swords on his hands.
You'd be like that Two-Face guy from Spider-Man.
You'd be like that no-face guy, bro. Yeah. You're not having a face after that.
Yeah, I would definitely not want a lion. I mean, God. But lion versus tiger, because you've seen those videos where people have raised a lion, and then when they come back to visit them, the lion like runs up, hugs them.
Oh yeah,
nuzzles them.
Yeah,
like that's really cool.
Yeah, I think, dude. Honestly, I think bears are like that too. Certain bears
you can
like. I don't know if it's grizzly or black bear.
Okay, so
I think it's grizzly.
It's
actually.
Black bears are more friendly, and they don't eat as much meat.
Yeah,
and they're not as big.
Yeah, I know grizzlies are like way more aggressive.
Grizzlies are like, there's that one guy who was a grizzly. I don't know his name, but grizzlies are like, if they make friends with you, they're not friends with anyone else, and they could turn on you.
Yeah,
but it's like,
I don't know. Honestly, I think because from what I've heard of grizzlies, the reason why most of them are as aggressive as they are is because it's usually a mama bear protecting their cub. So if you raised a female bear, they're going to be insanely protective over you, but they're always going to love you, or always going to be like, you're their cub.
Yeah.
In their head. But I don't know if that's true. That's just what I've heard. I haven't done any research on that.
And there's a difference between there's a difference between some brown bears and a grizzly bear, right?
I think so, yeah. I think there is like certain brown bears that are like black bears, but they're just brown.
Like they're smaller.
Yeah.
But grizzlies are huge.
Grizzlies are ginormous. Grizzlies are bigger than lions. They're fucking ginormous.
Okay, would you rather have... If anyone doesn't know the answer to this, you're an idiot. But would you rather have a grizzly bear or a polar bear?
Oh, God. So, I know polar bears are like even more vicious.
Yeah, polar bear can never be a pet.
Yeah.
Ever.
But like, okay. So, say you're riding into battle, right? And you're either going to ride into battle on a grizzly bear or a polar bear.
Is this Bridge to Terabithia?
Maybe.
You're the ice queen.
This is fucking
the
Narnia,
only way you're riding on a polar bear is if you have magic powers.
Maybe I got magic powers, man.
I've got the magic in me.
Hear me out. You start feeding him fish, he might start listening to you.
You keep that belly full at all times, and you do not run out of fish.
You keep fish on you at all times,
Yeah.
and you make sure he is fat and happy.
Yeah.
Then you might have a very slim chance of taming him.
Like, you want to feed him a bucket every hour.
I mean, it's honestly I feel like any animal can really be tamed from birth, but if they're already an adult, it's not gonna happen.
Zero chance. You're gonna offer an adult polar bear a fish, and he's like, "You look a lot better than a fish."
Bite your arm off.
He's like, "I'm gonna eat that fish and you."
Yeah, he's like, that fish looks really long because your arm is the rest of that fish.
He's like, that's a good appetizer.
Yeah. Oh God. But I mean, there's a possibility that you could tame a polar bear from like it being a cub.
I think a lot of animals could be trained and somewhat tamed, but a lot of these ones we're talking about could easily turn on you in half a second and you're dead.
That's the danger of like these animals.
Yeah.
Is like, at any moment, if they just say fuck it, you're screwed. There's nothing you can do about it.
I think wolf is your best bet.
Yeah.
And you got to get lucky with the wolf, because how all dogs are different.
Oh yeah.
And some are super nice. Like same thing with the wolf. Like some of them could be like by nature a little more calm and like loving.
Yeah.
And some of them could just be straight up vicious.
It just depends on the wolf. It really does.
Depends on their mommy and daddy.
Their mommy and daddy, if they love them very much. I don't know, man. Here's one last thing. If a wolf attacked you and you got no weapons, do you think you could survive?
What kind of wolf?
Gray wolf?
No.
Like big wolf?
No. I think no.
Do you think you could kill it?
Their bite, if I had weapons?
If you didn't have a weapon, do you even if you might die from this battle, do you think you could kill it?
I doubt it. Their bite force is so strong it could like snap your arm in half. So if he gets your arm, that one's broken. Then you only got one left.
Yeah.
You better hope he didn't get your good one first.
Yeah.
He could break your legs in half.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think so. I think maybe if you like grabbed a rock or something and got it real hard on the head, then maybe.
I think if you sacrifice one of your arms, you could kill it.
Like just keep letting it chew
If
that one.
you give it your one arm and then you rip its throat out.
How are you going to rip its throat out, though?
You stick your hand into its throat and pull its throat out.
Like from the
Grab
inside
its
out?
Adam's apple, squeeze as hard as you can, and rip as hard as you can.
I don't think you could.
I definitely
think a human would be hard to do that too. But a wolf's going to have thicker fur, thicker neck.
I definitely think it would be harder to do it on a wolf than it would to a human.
On a gray
but
wolf.
I think that's your best bet. If you can collapse and crush their Adam's apple.
Yeah, if you could.
Yeah. If you can do that, then you might be able to beat them. If not, keep punching them in the throat.
I think if you had a knife, it would be difficult unless you sacrifice an arm.
Yeah. I think either way, you're going to have to sacrifice an arm. Like you're sacrificing something. And you might get that arm back, but probably not.
Oh, you might get like a weird looking thing that they surgically reattach.
Yeah.
That doesn't work anymore.
You might get one of these, you know?
You're like, yeah.
Yeah, this used to be an arm, but now it's a fucking pool noodle.
Boy, you got a cool story.
But yeah. Yeah, you see this pool noodle on where my arm used to be.
And you could convince any girl to edge with you.
So the moral of the story is
fight a wolf, edge,
get a pool noodle, and then girls will edge with you.
All right, guys, that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for listening, and don't forget to check out Amigos React. The link should be in the description of this, and if you're listening on Apple Podcast and Spotify, then go to YouTube, check out Amigos React. Look it up. Hopefully it'll come up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because we don't have any followers on there yet, so we'll see.
It will.
And if you like the videos, please subscribe to that one and leave a like, comment, all that.
All right. Adios, amigos.